Okay. Yep. I should be audible by now. Yeah, maybe just a quick uh, recording. So today is fourth of fourth of June, 2026, and I think it's today I'm taking an annual leave to attend an event like conference, not a conference, more like um what's it called, like tech meetup, not really meetup. It's like tech event in Stockholm, and it was held by Pingcap, which is like the company behind TDP, the MySQL here. This company. Uh, it's actually like called Scale AI. The AI is gonna just a password, but I think like for the entire event, which is like from the 10 a.m. in the morning up until 4 4 p.m. Like the half of the event, like if not like 50 or 60% uh of the speaker, the keynotes, well, no, yes, the speaker talks about the internal some basically, I would say it's not necessarily. Well, they promote their product of the TDP itself, but like I think it's a lot. I would say a lot of the speaker talks about the database, the TDP in more details, which I really like. And like the cool thing is, I also have had a chance to talk with one of the engineers from TDP that works on the database statistic optimizer team, which really cool. I think it's like kind of opens my mind about um, what to say, look, what's their day to day basis. Apparently, like on day to day basis, they are doing a lot of not a lot of on call, but like uh, because like mostly the system is kind of stable. So what's the day-to-day issue that you work on is say for the optimizer team or the well, yeah, I spoke with the optimizer uh, team engineer. He said that it is mostly working on like debugging customers issue, like sometimes the same query it used to work and like suddenly it doesn't, like the plan the query planner decided to choose the bad plan instead of the good plan, and like what they're doing is like just like figure out what's wrong. Is it like the statistics stale, or is it like I don't know, something else? And yeah, it's kind of interesting. And the other thing that interests me is I would say I would say I forgot what to say. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And like, he's a really cool guy. And I asked him about his background, about like how come he able to get into the company, like what is uh what is working before, what he was working for. He was actually like just a web developer like me, but then like he decided to learn Rust, and like and he managed to um, create like multiple PRs in the well, yeah, he learned Rust, he did learn Rust, and like he contributed to I forgot what is it, cargo, no, it's like Rust Up, yeah, he contributed to Rust Up, and then like after why he contributed to cargo, and he is still one of the contributors to cargo, and like and then he made a few contributions to the DKG, if I'm not wrong. Basically, like one of the repo from TTP, and then like few, I mean like 16 or something, 16 PR or something, and like then they just offered him to work for TDB, which is yeah really cool. I mean like you know what I appreciate from that method is that this person like have a full time job and like then he decides to just learn something outside of his work and like he managed to make some contribution like to this open source project uh, which is something that normally not people going to this direction because most people that contribute to um, open source project usually they're actually using the technology the tools that they have some issue with it and like they try to fix it by making the contribution open source contribution but there's kind of people that not actually using it but then like he decided to just learn the tool like and like for the sake of learning like contributing for the sake of learning it was commendable and yeah I think that's pretty much it well I mean like the event itself is just really interesting they invited the company behind no they invited the guy from Zilix the factory database and I think that's one of the interesting thing I learned about like vector vector indexing and vector quantization and stuff in like short 30 minutes presentation, which is like, well, yeah, it's I understand like 80-90% of what he's saying because yeah I really like Zill's blog, which I've been following Zill's blog for a while and like I always read their article. It's really good. Go check that out. Um, and yeah, I would say like I understand I from that presentation from all of the presentation I would say like uh 70 to 80% of the time I understand what they're talking about, which is like yeah I think it's like it's like a good threshold to make an event enjoyable, like not that hard. I don't want to think that too much, but yeah, it still opens quite understanding, especially like I know the very first keynote speaker was the CTO and the co-founder of TDP itself, and like he really likes to do some a lot of open source project, and like I I think he is kind of like I was kind of like him in the in the idea of like agentic coding and agentic development. Like I was quite skeptical like a while ago. I mean, like not that long ago until like just trying to embrace it and like apparently, wow, it's really cool. And so yeah, and he the Ed Huang, the founder of TTV, he just like doing some a lot of development of the open source project like context, serverless context, serverless runtime, serverless file system, and all the serverless stuff. Basically, like he wants like I really like his idea that agentless is mostly just like um, it's not something that you need, not something that you want it to run 24/7. Like most of the time, you're just waiting for an answer, or not doing anything. Like you could have just somehow make the runtime itself like serverless. So when something is not doing anything, like no, not doing anything, but like just waiting, basically waiting for IO, then you can like shut it off. That's what I understand from his presentation. I hadn't actually see his project. I think it's called DB9 AI or Sys9 AI. I forgot. But basically, there's nine behind the name and the domain. Like he created a lot of domain. He created one domain. Let me check. Sys9 AI is I forgot what's the name. I cannot find Sys9. But yeah, anyway, Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, like, one of the those first thing on the presentation was coding is dead, software engineering isn't, because now, yeah, people don't really care more. I mean, it always has been that people have been don't really care about the code itself. They just care about the outcomes. People in business, they don't care about your clean code, your highly skilled architecture. No, they don't care about that. They just care about no they what they want, and like they want the outcomes, which is like hugely this middle area is like it has been the main proposition of software engineer. They do code, but then nowadays with the agent, like we don't really code anymore. Quote unquote, we don't really code anymore. We just make the agent um, enable the agent to deliver the result, the outcomes, not just the result, the outcomes better than before. Yeah, and then he argued he argued that, and well, and I agree that is that it's not necessarily like killing the role, the jobs of a software engineer. It's like creating an entirely new opportunity for agent to grow. So basically, like um, you know, the invention of computer or spreadsheet, like no one's or AutoCAD, like none of the engineer like the drafting their design on the pen and paper anymore. They now largely move to computer, but that does not mean that their skill suddenly obsolete. They still know like what to draw, but like just move the media to create their craft. I mean, they don't have to be like extra precise like they used to, but then they are still needed. I think it's the same thing with the AI and coding agent and stuff. Like the responsibility is going to be left, um, shifted left. So yeah, so business people can also code, but like and software engineer responsibility shifted right to be more um, lean on the business instead of like leaning on the technical part, which now is largely taken care of by AI. Um, yep, that's enough of yapping today. Okay, it's 10 p.m. But yeah, I know it's still really bright. Really, it's not that dark. It's Sweden on June. So okay, and like see you next time. It's 30 minutes. Long yapping. Bye bye. Bye bye.